We're doing it live.
Right now.
Here we are.
Doing it live.
Hopefully everything's working. Hopefully they can hear us.
Welcome to the stream. Can you hear us? Let's make sure you can hear us before we actually get started. Eric, you said you had something to talk about?
It's nothing exciting. I got a couple of movies I wanted to share. Got a couple of movies.
Oh,
Got a couple of movies.
I can't. It's so tiny.
All Your Friends Are Dead and Sweetmeats.
oh yeah, baby.
Oh, those are the movies that Chris worked on.
Yeah. I got them earlier this week, so I haven't had a chance to watch them yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
No, I can't wait to hear your critique.
Especially the scenes you are in.
There's better get A+ all the way. A+ on the suck meter. No, I can't wait. No, but you will actually see Sweetmeats before I do, so.
Oh, heck.
Be kind of interesting, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Did you not get a free copy for being in it?
I will. I just haven't picked it up yet.
Oh,
I gotcha.
So yeah, I mean, obviously I saw it being filmed, but I haven't seen it put together yet. So you get the exclusive look.
Ooh, nice.
Watch party? Yeah, let's watch it. Somebody said watch party.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't end badly.
I know the guy that made it. We're good.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, so
Yes.
Delta Green.
Oh, wait, I have an announcement.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Drum roll.
Movies.
My watch just let me know that I closed all of my exercise goals today, boys.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yep. All right, back to Delta Green.
Okay. So I'm going to do a recap because there was one minor piece of information that I left out of the recap.
Is it things Kevin got wrong?
Things Kevin got wrong.
I didn't get wrong. I just didn't say the things.
Did you fuck him up?
No, I didn't. Okay, so the four of you, the four of your characters, agents of Delta Green, were told to meet in at a base in Montana, where you got an overview of a situation that was happening in Helena, Montana, where a deputy of the Lewis and Clark County Sheriff's Office passed away after died unexpectedly at home due to toxic shock induced by massive heavy metal poisoning from cadmium, arsenic, and zinc. This is if I remember correctly, this was a thing that takes years to happen, and it happened over the course of a couple days. So you are sent in to try and investigate this, figure out if it's unnatural in any way, and figure out what happened, and then make sure the public doesn't know, and maybe even blame it on some anti-government militia and white power groups. One thing I forgot to mention was I did mention that the EPA and the Montana Department of Environmental Quality are collaborating with the Lewis and Clark County Sheriff's Office. But two things that the handler would let you know is that the Montana DEQ investigator is named Gabriel Foltz, and the EPA investigator is named Gina Gaylor, who are, if you'll go to the map,
yeah, I can do that.
The cork board of evidence, which has very important notes on it.
All right.
DD Mega Doo Doo.
Oh boy.
It doesn't get any more important than that.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. You all right.
Yeah, but who is Matute?
I mean, is DD Mega Doo Doo any worse than Dick Don't Work?
I see a small paragraph. Who wrote that? I can't even read what it says.
I didn't write that.
You need a hand?
I can read that for you.
Yeah. Oh, it's gone.
He moved it.
Guys, Matt Dennings doesn't.
Kat Dennings doesn't. It's the description for Two Broke Girls.
Oh. Okay.
Where is the guys? These are for this is crazy.
He's never gonna do the corkboard.
You shouldn't have given them. You shouldn't have given them control.
We really appreciate the effort that you went to. It's too much fun now.
Thanks. I appreciate you all. Can you guys see the names underneath?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the two.
Not the two
girls.
ladies.
I see. Where's the cup?
Let's
Son
call
of a
them
bee.
Max and whatever the other one's name was.
What about
Real
now?
folks in GK.
Yes.
What about now?
Gabrielle.
What's the M deck?
You don't see.
What does that stand for again?
Now I see both.
Montana Department of Environmental Quality.
Gosh, jeez. Okay, go on for an hour.
Yeah.
They get paid by the letter.
Yeah.
The sheriff's office is Lewis and Clark County Sheriff's Office. It's like the most.
I mean, that's an easy one.
No, I like that.
Is it? Every time I want to just say it's Lewis Clark County or whatever, and not the and. But because
Do you
it's,
not know Lewis and Clark?
I do. It's just not when it is associated with sheriff's office. It's just a lot of words to say.
Well, I mean, that could just be, that's how people in that town pronounce it. It's Lewis Clark, whatever. Like,
Well, actually,
so
according to my
I've
notes,
been in my
it's Lewis and
notes.
Clark.
I have it Lewis and Clark
Because I can't type with a garbage.
I like
have
Lewis and
abbrevi-
Clark too.
I have abbreviated them to the LCSO. So in all my notes, because I got
letters.
tired of writing down that name. Anyway, so you know of these people. They exist. They you know that they are investigating this death. I think you would know that they're like taking samples of Earth on Fred Jacobs' route that he takes to and from work and on his patrols. So you'll have to, if you want to talk to them, you can go and find them. You'll probably have to ask the sheriff's office. I think that's who they are keeping in touch with. As far as continuing the recap, you got into Helena. Helena. You got into Helena. You got into your hotel. You went and got some food. You went to Walmart to get a metal detector. Drove about 20 minutes into the middle of nowhere to find a Delta Green box. Found some stuff. It was a hacksaw. You took a hacksaw, some thermite grenades, right? What else
Yes.
did you take?
Mm-hmm.
One mousetrap.
Yeah.
A novel called The Neutronium Alchemist. An 80s tape deck containing a tape labeled Star People.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. You left the rocket launcher.
Yes.
And then you went back to your hotel and listened to the tape.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, and
then,
I didn't have a hacksaw. I had a battery-operated sawzall.
yes, that.
Which
And then you
will
all
come in
got,
handy.
It will when
It
you
will.
have to hack some bodies. Definitely.
Uh-oh.
And then you all got into one big bed and snuggled together. Now we are-
Forgot about the big bed.
And then you guys wake up on Wednesday, March 8th of 2017. what time do you guys think you're going to get up and ready to head out and do stuff?
Oh, early. 7 a.m.
I think you got back at like at 10, 11-ish.
You
Yeah.
said it was
As
March
part of-
28th.
Not even
8th.
close. March 8th.
March 8th. I mean, it's close. 8.
Let's get to 8, isn't
It's
it?
the
That's
same
literally
month.
20 days.
I mean, I got half of the numbers right.
But what year, Chris?
2015. No. I got 3 of the numbers right.
2017.
Yeah. 201.
Excuse me.
Gosh, we're
All
gonna
right. So
investigate
what you
this
got? You
thing.
said waking up at 7 o'clock, heading out
Ooh,
by
I get to
8.
sleep in late.
Yeah, that's the
Or are
way.
you like waking up at 6 or leaving by 7?
Oh, Fox Caldwell gets up early. He's eager to get going. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
I'm in the Navy, so I woke up at 5:30.
Oh, I get up late.
I'll get up at like 12:30.
So we left. Oh, yeah.
All right,
I probably got up around when one of the other guys got up, hearing them shuffle around, getting their morning coffee. So
That's when I tried to sidle out of bed without disturbing anybody. When we
right.
woke up, yeah.
Okay. So you have a couple leads.
Pause. Before we get to
the
the leads, I didn't write any character names down last time, just player names. So can everybody shout names again?
Alex.
All right.
To be fair, you didn't specify.
I thought it did,
I know
but okay.
Bronson Moores,
Yes.
Okay.
right?
I'm Bronson Moores.
Chris
I don't remember who. Fox Caldwell.
Fox,
Yep.
FOX or
I believe it's-
FAW.
FOX. Fox.
Yeah.
Your name is
His parents named him after Fox Mulder. They're big X-Files fans.
Yep.
Yeah.
Somehow,
well.
already.
all right. Adam.
I am Ashton Gray.
Gray. Is that with an EY? And
AY for the American spelling.
all right, I guess if you want to be boring.
Hmm.
Ooh, fancy. And Eric.
I am Samuel Tenpenny.
Oh, I did write that one down somewhere. There it is. Yeah, microbiology CDC looks like a nerdy Bill Gates.
Yeah.
All right, I got my notes.
My character picture is actually the scientist that welcomes Fry to the future in the first episode of Futurama.
Okay.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Exactly.
I'm spelling 10 penny with the number 10 and then penny.
Sure.
All right, cool. It's official.
It's official. Yeah, so leads. Where do you guys want to head to first? You can go to the sheriff's office first to meet up with them. You could go find these 2 investigators to see what they've found. You can go to Fred Jacobs's home residence. You can
How do we
go
feel
to-
about breakfast?
you can eat
Maybe
breakfast.
Christina could make us breakfast.
That's an awful lot to ask of a widow.
Hey, I know,
She doesn't have to make it for Fred anymore. Make it for me.
I know your husband just died, but can you make us some food?
And she's pregnant, I believe. So
Routine is a very important part of life, and we know you're making a breakfast
Yes.
every day. So make it for us.
Just remember, her husband did die of heavy metal poisoning. I don't know that we want this person feeding us.
We put on some Metallica. It balances out. It's okay.
okay.
The other location that I forgot to mention was the coroner's office to check on his body.
I
That
think-
probably
would like
makes
to
the
check his
most
body,
sense.
actually.
I was going to say, shouldn't we check with the local police? You know, get the lowdown of what's happened so far from their point of view.
Well, is the coroner's office with the police, or is it 2 separate locations?
It is Actually, I have information on that. Yeah, you look up where this stuff is. The sheriff's office address is at 221 Breckenridge Street. Is that true?
Breakfast Street.
Hold on, let's see if that's actually a real street and where the actual
That's the street that Denny's is on.
Whoa.
Breckenridge Street.
I think we should go to the sheriff's office first, just so we're not like stepping on their toes. We don't need to give them a reason to be unfriendly.
I don't
That's
think
fair.
it's a real street.
But then if they're like, starting to become all difficult and stuff, then we can just go ahead and pull rank on them, I guess.
Breckenridge.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to make enemies just right out of the gate.
That's fair.
Well, but we're also just consultants, aren't we? Like our cover is just that we're consultants.
Yes,
So we're not
you are
necessarily
FBI
like,
consultants.
Okay, well then even more so, we should probably try to
Makes sense to stop in, say, hey, we're the consultants you might have heard about. We just wanted to come in
and
and
then we
say
could
hi.
always, like if they restrict
can-
us or something, we could always just say like, we'll ask forgiveness later.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, here's the information. An EPA agent and state investigator have begun studying recent environmental impact statements and taking ground and water samples from the region. That was the information I was looking for. You are sent here as a specialist team from the FBI's Critical Incident Response Group in Washington, D.C.
Gotcha.
That is who you are who is your cover to be working for. So yeah, 221 Breckenridge Street is a real street where the actual law enforcement for Helena, Montana is.
That's not.
Just so you know. I'm trying to find this other information. Find
Find it, Kevin. Find it.
Faster.
It's
faster.
here somewhere, I swear. Oh, the coroner shares a building with the county probation and parole's office. So, yeah, it's like right around the corner from the sheriff's office. Like it's on the same block, so you could literally walk back and forth from it. But there's no entrance. There's no you can't go inside of the sheriff's office and then stay inside and go to the corners. You got to go around the block.
Okay.
But it's all on the same street next to each other. So where are you going first? I'm sorry. I was looking for info and you guys were talking.
Sheriff's office.
Sheriff's office. All right. And what time are you heading out again? 7?
7.
Yeah.
Let's see how long it takes. You were staying at the Holiday Inn or something?
Yeah.
What was it?
Hampton?
Holiday Hampton.
Yeah, I got the Hampton Inn. I got us 2 rooms. We used 1.
I'm pretty sure it's just one. Yeah, it's one big bed.
The room is just one
Let's
big bed.
see.
One big bed.
One big
Breckenridge
bed.
Street. It takes 10 minutes to drive there. So you guys get there. Let's say you get there after parking and stuff like that. You get there 7:30 in the morning. And you enter the offices. And you the sheriff's office. I'm looking. Okay. Yeah, you see this is kind of a smaller office. Compare if you guys are living in a big city or have ever been in a bigger city, you see on TV, this is going to be a smaller version because it's such a small city compared to New York, Chicago, and all that stuff. You see let's see here, maybe 3 people in the offices right now.
Okay.
Did you just want to go straight to the sheriff?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you maybe they have a reception desk or something like that, someone who mans it, and they what are you here for? And you say we're looking for the sheriff. So yeah,
We're
they lead you to
looking for the sheriff.
and they take you to the sheriff's office.
Real quick question: Did the did we get like FBI badges for our story, or is it just us? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In that brochure, it has all the information. Yeah, you show your badges. They were looking to talk to the sheriff, and they lead you back to the sheriff's office. And you see a male, age 55. I don't know why you know that. He's been in his mid-50s. He actually, I have a picture of him.
Oh boy.
Put him on the board.
Sorry, guys, I gotta clear it.
No!
And on his desk, you see the words Sheriff Leo Potter.
Potter?
Potter. Yes, Potter. Yeah. So you see this man, and he's like with like, you know, not a like a what's a I don't even know what a Montana
Midwestern?
person. I guess Midwestern. He's like, how can I help y'all?
Morning, Sheriff Potter. My name is Fox Caldwell.
Pleasure to meet you.
We're with the FBI. We just wanted to come in and talk to you a little bit, find out about, well, I guess I should say, first of all, condolences on Sheriff Jacob. I'm sure he's a fine officer.
Yeah, we heard he has a beautiful wife.
Could you confirm that, Sheriff? God dang it.
What?
He says, yeah, he was a
Yeah, she's a knockout.
yeah, at least 9, 10 out of 10, something like that. No, he says he was a conscientious, responsible public servant. Shame with his wife being 7 months pregnant. They've been trying for years, I know. And he was so excited. It's just a dang shame.
Yeah, that is a shame. I hope the community can pull together and help her out for sure. Listen, we want to help out as much as we can, of course. Maybe bring Miss Jacobs some closure. We were hoping to find out some of the details about Mr. Jacobs.
I'm sorry, who are you? I'm sorry.
Oh yes, I'm Fox Caldwell with the FBI. We're just here
FBI,
to,
okay.
Yeah, we're here to assist, try to discover what happened. Maybe we can prevent this from occurring to anybody else in the community.
We appreciate the assistance. We already have some other government officials here. The DEQ, the EPA are both here trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, we're hoping to speak with them later. But yeah, we're also part of the FBI's critical incident response group. They figure just, get as many hands on side as we can. Maybe together we all can come up with what happened and help prevent that. So if there's just any information that you can give us regarding the incident, maybe what happened, where Mr. Jacobs was, the past week or so before all this came down, it would really help us out. And we want to help you, of course, Mr. Sheriff Potter.
Yeah, I'd say like, from what the others have told me, he fell ill about, he like starts looking for like notes that someone had given him. He fell ill maybe the 27th. This was maybe a week and a half ago. And just suddenly, like literally 4 days later, he called in sick to work, and 4 days later he was gone.
That's 8 days.
Is that I was trying to do the math in my. Oh yeah, because February has only 28 days, obviously. Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you think you could tell us like what symptoms he had?
Thank you. My team prides ourselves on asking fantastic questions.
Yeah, the wife hotness scale was pretty pertinent to this
he's-
investigation.
He says, honestly, it was very flu-like, from what I've been told, from interviews with Christina and other officers.
Do you know of any of the other officers that might have firsthand contact with Miss Jacob or anybody else that could give us some more details?
I do know Sergeant Hay. No, that's not him.
Liar.
One of them goes. I remember reading this. Is it Hayes? Hold on. Let me look up my NPC list.
It's weird that you call
You call so,
them
yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, Sergeant Hay. Excuse me. Sergeant
he's
Hayes.
sick.
No.
Sergeant Hayes went fishing with him quite often, actually. I recommend to find out more about Mr. or Sheriff Officer Jacob. I would recommend talking to Sergeant Hayes.
Okay. Well, we appreciate. Anybody else have any other questions for the sheriff here?
Yeah, it's a tough topic, but Miss Jacobs. What are Miss Jacob? Sorry. Likes,
I kept
dislike.
doing that. I kept doing that, and I was like, "Nope, it's Jacob, not Jacobs."
It should be Jacobs.
Right?
Not to critique the dead, but come on, dude. Have a better name next time, you loser. Yeah, what are some of her likes and dislikes?
She likes being pregnant, and
She likes. Oh my God.
Well, I can help with that. God.
no, you can't. All right. Do you have any actual questions?
Terrible. No, of course not.
He says, Sergeant Hayes should be in his office over there if you want to talk to him.
All right, Sheriff. Well, we appreciate all the help that you can give us. I hope you don't mind if we need to stop by back later, but we'll try to stay out of your way.
I appreciate that. If you need anything, let me know. And we'll keep in touch.
All right. Thank you.
All right, so you guys head on over to Sergeant Eric Hayes' office. It's more of a desk than an office. And yeah, he's looks up from whatever he's some paper because it's early in the morning, so they're doing some early paperwork. And he looks up. I assume you raised the badge.
Oh yeah.
Of course, any chance you can get to raise the badge. I'm
just holding it up in the background the whole conversation.
just smacking his head with it.
I have it stapled to my forehead.
And yeah, he says, "What's up?"
Hey, what's chill, dudes?
What's going on?
Is there anything about the room that just kind of gives a idea of like anything about him, like personally, that we could, use to like say, hey, how's the weather? Whatever.
What?
Like, is there anything in the room that like kind of signifies likes, interests, anything, just personal items that would kind of clue us? Like, does he have like a football picture on the wall or something? I don't know.
Sheriff Sergeant Hayes.
Yeah.
You see.
Are you trying to usual suspects, Sergeant Hayes?
I want to know him. He doesn't want to be like a normal NPC. Like
you see
gotta be
a
somebody else.
photo. You see a photo of a wife and 2 children.
Oh, that's boring. All right. Mornings, Sergeant Hayes, Fox Caldwell, FBI, whatever the department we're working for. Hope we're not interrupting.
I posted a picture of him.
Oh my gosh.
Bronson's standing behind you, and he's holding up the badge still. FBI, Critical Incident Response Group.
Thank you, Bronson. Appreciate it.
Yeah, how can I help you?
Well, I feel like I'm gonna be saying this a lot, but just first of all, we wanted to talk to you about Sheriff Jacob. Our condolences on that. I hear you two were close.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, we hung out on occasion. We went fishing a couple times. We, like normal work acquaintances. We went over barbecues and such. Kids had the kids play with each other. Or I'm sorry, he doesn't have any kids. We, Jacob didn't have any kids. But yeah, we went over to barbecues and yeah. Honestly, this has been a pretty rough week. Gonna be honest.
Yeah, and I don't want to bring up too much unpleasantness, but we're here to try to help out and just see what we can do to kind of solve the mystery of what happened and maybe put this to rest and maybe help some other people not fall ill to this situation. So I was just kind of wanting to know if there's anything you noticed with Sheriff Jacob. I know he got sick. I didn't know if you talked to him while he was sick, or if there was just any place that he had been, any unusual activities, something out of the ordinary that might explain how he fell ill.
There was a little bit of an incident, I'd say the day before. There was he had an incident where he called in he came in, called in about something, then said nothing was wrong, and then later on he came in with someone had vomited on his clothes. He said it was just a homeless guy. I thought maybe he got sick from this homeless guy. I don't know. And then it was really weird. The next day there was a weird thing. The next day he was trying to figure something out on his phone, and he jokingly said that I never could figure out this thing, and I'm like, what do you? He never had trouble with it before, so I don't know if that's something to do with the sickness. It was just very strange that suddenly he wasn't able to even just use his cell phone. It was just very odd.
This was just a basic, simple thing that most people could do that all of a sudden he couldn't do.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to unlock it. He couldn't figure it out.
Okay. Do you happen to mention where this incident happened with the homeless guy?
Yeah. It was just on the outskirts of town. And he gives a location. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
Is Freddy's desk still here? Did you clear it out?
We have not. I don't think that information was given to me. Hold on. I'm going to say the desk is still there, but he points it over to it, and it's neat and clean.
But not gotten rid of.
Right. They haven't gotten rid of anything. It's just he just didn't have much other than a picture of his wife.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Yeah, go for it. He should have been wearing his body camera during that incident, so I guess we haven't taken a look at it yet, so.
Well, yeah, that would be immensely helpful if you don't mind us reviewing that footage.
Yeah, that's should be fine.
You guys got a projector?
No, we have computers. They're pretty new here.
Oh, you didn't have computers before? It's a new addition to the department?
Yeah. It's 2 years ago we got a computer.
Well, yeah. Well, that's exciting.
That's a lie.
What were you using before?
Projectors.
You guys have electricity 2 years ago?
Oh, barely.
Yeah.
Where is this information?
It seems to be a common problem around here. But once you guys get used to using those computers, I don't think you have to search so hard for that information. Just got to get used to it. Life in the fast lane. Am I right?
Yep. All right, so I think they have a tech guy. I forget his name. Maybe I have it in my list. Oh shit, I have that. Oh no, that's the guy who works at the corner zone. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna go to the there's a tech guy in the back, and he's gonna be like, okay, can you pull up this, that?
How about Nigel Texworth?
Sure. He pulls up this video. It's like a double video. There's a video. It's like two videos on one monitor. It's his body cam and his patrol car out the front, the patrol car.
Enhance.
Okay.
Magnify.
And then we enhance it, and you see Officer Jacob sees a man on the side of the road out in the cold without a coat and soaking wet from the rain. This was on... I forgot the date. It has a date on it. Hold on.
Tuesday.
It was Monday, February 27th. The man looks to be Caucasian, 30s or 40s, wearing business attire, but he's pale and ill, but doesn't look like a drifter, which is kind of what Hayes said that Jacob said he was. So the deputy pulled over to check on the man. From the body cam, the man had no ID, greatly confused. He didn't remember his identity or history. Jacob bundled the man into his emergency blanket as they talked. He walked the man to the car to sit in the back seat, but did not close the door or restrain him. Caressed him like a little baby. And then suddenly the man vomited violently all over Deputy Jacob. Jacob recoiled, cursing, and said he was going to call the fire department to get paramedics out to help the man. As he reached for his radio, the man told him to stop. Jacob stopped. The man told Jacob to forget about it all and let him go. Jacob stands there weirdly still and silent while the man walked away. 2 minutes go by, and Jacob just gets back into his car and tells dispatch it was nothing, and he was went back to service.
Covered in vomit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one has a background in law enforcement, right?
I don't believe I do.
No. Okay.
No.
Hayes is watching this video and is like, That's so weird. That's totally uncharacteristic of him. He must have been sick before this. Like, there's no way he would do something like that. I'm gonna have to show this to the sheriff.
Yeah, could we get a copy of that for our records?
Yeah, hold on. Let me figure out how to use this dang thing. Oh man, I'm sick now. Oh dang.
Oh, no. Kevin's a dead man. Who's gonna GM this next week?
Yeah.
Samuel hands him a thumb drive. He can put it on.
Okay, yeah, he does that.
Thanks.
And he goes, like, heads over to the sheriff and, like, pulls him over and has him watch the video. Did you want to stay here for him to watch it, or do you want to go interview someone else?
Yeah, let's get his reaction to it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he's watching this video and he reacts kind of similar, where he's like, that's very strange. But then he immediately starts being like, that's a dereliction in duty. We can't, that's against department policy. This is a huge liability. We've got to figure out what's going on very quickly.
Sheriff,
Otherwise,
to be fair, you can't really punish him.
But this stranger could sue us, so we're going to figure out what's going on. And he like starts walking back to his office, and it looks like he's in a hurry to do something.
A poop.
He's got a poop.
I get it. When nature calls, am I right?
Yeah.
Well,
Talk about your dereliction of duty.
All right, what are you guys doing now?
I'd say it's time we probably head over to the coroner's office.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Frickin' lootly.
All right, yeah, you head out and head over to the coroner's office, which is definitely on my list. Where is that?
On the way over to the coroner's office, Samuel mentions to everyone, hey, if we can help them find proof that Fred was somehow being influenced without giving away too much info, we probably should, because if that goes into some sort of internal investigation, they might withhold his pension from his widow.
Well, we're trying to wrap this all up as some type of bioterrorism, so we can just chalk that in.
Yeah, exactly.
Good point. Says God.
Thanks, God.
Can you just give us the answers?
Mystery solved.
It was this guy.
Yeah, I want to phone a friend. God.
All right, so you enter the coroner's building, which is shared with the county probation and parole's office. You head there, and at the front of where the coroner's office is, you see a woman, African American. I have a picture of her. Where's she at? There you. Whoops! I just drew on her.
Oh no, she has a nosebleed.
Take that, nerd.
Take that, nerd. And she greets you with a hello. How can I help you?
I would actually like to take charge on that one. I'll show them my actual medical license, and just say, hey, we're here on a special service to investigate what happened to Fred Jacob. We'd like to take a look at the body, please.
Okay. You're showing your medical license?
Yeah.
And do you also show your FBI badge too, I assume?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. And she said, did you want to talk? Well, you can't because he's out sick today.
Who's out sick?
I'm just the coroner's assistant. Coroner Halsey is out sick today.
How long? Is it just today, or was he out before too?
Let me look up information. What's today? The
8th.
He actually just left literally 15 minutes ago. He got here and then said he didn't feel well, so he went back home.
Well, that's a shame. Well, while he's not here, I guess we'll take a look at the body.
Okay. I guess. Yeah, it's just inside. And she leads you to the room where you can see the bodies on a slab.
Slab?
I guess is what they. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll use my PPE, dress up, get whatever, go into the room, and I will start to examine the body, just visually. I'm not poking or prodding, just anything I can see.
Just visual?
Yeah.
Yeah, visually he looks fine, I think. Let me double check that before I say that and am wrong.
I think God needs an organizer.
Yeah, I really do.
Well, Ashton's got the visual inspection down. Who wants to do the audio inspection?
What is your medicine skill at?
My medicine skill is at 60.
60. Okay.
That's pretty good, but not great.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, visually, it looks like. So it's been, what was it, 8 days? Is that what I said?
Yep.
Yeah.
From just looking, if you feel like the body should be decomposing slightly more than it shows.
So it's not decomposing.
Yeah.
At least in a little bit. Okay. Can I find the notes that the coroner already took?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you actually got these notes from your handler. I just realized.
I got the coroner's results from the handler?
Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see. I mean, I can read those up again. Cause of death is toxic shock induced by massive heavy metal poisoning. Digestive system showed high concentration of heavy metals, but so did his circulatory system, brain, and organs, and levels that ought to take months to accumulate. The coroner's report lists the cause of contamination as inconclusive. His gut flora, there was some strangeness. Low levels of regular kinds of bacteria, which were seemingly replaced by a different unknown kind. Incredibly robust, even in the presence of heavy metals that somehow raced through the victim's system. There were no... okay. Yeah, that's the information you get.
Did we get any samples with that report, or just the report?
Samples?
Just the
biological samples. Okay. So
yes, just the report.
Samuel's gonna suit up in protective gear and go in and get some cheek swabs and skin samples and put them into properly sealed evidence bags because my background is in microbiology, so I'm going to want to take a closer look at this stuff when I have a chance in the lab later.
Okay.
I'd also like to go back to the body now, make a more thorough investigation.
So what exactly are you putting on as protection?
Me?
Yeah, both of you.
Well, they would have PPE stuff in the coroner's office, like gloves and masks and everything. So,
I would have a fluid-resistant gown with coveralls and a PAPR unit.
Oh, what now?
A PAPR unit.
I don't know what that is.
It is powered air purifying respirator.
Powered air. What was it?
Purifying respirator.
Oh, one of those things. There's like. Okay. Are you putting that on?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're just putting on a surgical mask?
I'm just putting on what would be available at the coroner's office. Yeah, I didn't bring a fancy hazmat suit with me.
Okay.
It's not hazmat, but
Well, I have bad news for y'all.
Uh-oh.
I need both of you to roll luck rolls.
okay.
Luck.
Yeah, you should see a luck is a 50-50 normally. But you both Ashton gets a plus 20%. Or no, you get a plus with that. You're going to get a plus 40%. And Mr. Tenpenny is going to get. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Or are you putting on like a full body thing? Yeah. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, like one of the and you see in the corners wearing like those full body gowns and everything.
So Ashton, you roll with a luck roll with plus 40%. Samuel, you will roll with a plus 20%. So you're going to roll a D100 and try to get under the score. So just tell me what both of your scores are, or type them in chat. Now I will let you know what happens.
16.
That's a pass.
I got a 91.
Oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all. Let's see here.
You're dead.
Not quite yet. I'm probably going to start forgetting things soon, though.
Oh, dear.
You get these swabs, you said?
Yeah.
And you wanted to... Were you planning on sending these somewhere to get them examined? Is that the plan?
I mean, eventually, I was probably going to send them back to my lab at the CDC and have my people start working on them.
Let's see. DNA analysis requires medicine at 40%. Do you have 40% medicine?
Medicine?
Yeah. I think this is to know where to swab and how to do it.
I mean, I have a 60. Can I just tell him what?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, my medicine's a 20, so...
So yeah, you're both in there. So, and then it says 1d6 days for the results to come back from a distant lab. So I'm gonna roll that.
Okay.
And not gonna tell you.
Oh.
That's fair.
Yeah, but just God.
What is happening? God damn it.
I think the sheriff's spilling out of his picture.
Are you also going to examine the body further? Because there's with your medicine skills?
I was, yes.
Okay, so there's a couple of things that you find from this. The unknown gut flora seems to be thriving on the heavy metals in Jacob's system, even though the rest of the body is dead. Fungus-like spores of his gut flora can be found in other organs, as if carried intact from his digestive system into the bloodstream. The officer's body is not decomposing. Indeed, the unknown gut flora seems to be rekindling dead cells, repairing damage, infusing them with energy, and neutralizing cell death factors. Gut flora that began to die with the body's death have begun to revitalize and change. DNA analysis requires stuff.
Are there spores all the way in the brain?
It says other organs. So yes. Yes.
Does it?
It's in his bloodstream.
So, weird question, but I would like to take a vital sign just to make sure he's actually fully dead.
Yeah, there's no pulse.
Okay. Well, because the way that you made it sound, it's like, oh yeah, this thing is just like zombifying him. Okay, so then I guess I would definitely want a sample of the spores and the gut flora.
Okay. Hold on. Let me do something. There we go.
Damn it.
That's for the Twitch watchers.
Oh my god, he doesn't have a body anymore.
Oh gosh. Okay, so yeah, well, let's say that's included with the other sample that you took.
So you said that the gut flora is still living off of the metals. Do the levels of metals still match, or does it look like they're eventually going to eat away all the metal and then they're done?
Is that something we would be able to tell without sending it back to the lab?
I mean, we're in the lab.
Right.
Can we send this over to the boys at the lab, and they're like standing behind us, like, please don't.
So this coroner's office, low key, like it's very they got minimal things here, just because it's a small city with the low budget.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's. The agent finds the strange flora is found in all organs with concentrations of heavy metals. So, like, yeah. So basically, yeah. Any place where there are metals, especially in the stomach and digestive area, it's just thriving there. You would have to wait to see what would happen, I guess, to figure out if it's consuming the metals or what is it doing with them.
Okay. And then okay, I guess that's it.
So I guess did you just want to clean up and head on out, or what did you want to do?
I mean, I guess I would turn. So where are the others? What are the others up to during this?
We're Caldwell's still out.
Drawing
I guess
pictures.
with the no, Caldwell's still out, just in the lobby, hanging out.
Talking with the assistant.
Yeah.
What was her name?
Were we told what her name was?
I don't think so. We were just told that she's an African
She had
American
the
woman.
name. Oh, did I forget to?
You didn't put it on the board.
You just described her race,
saw-
and that's it.
She's early 20s, probably med student. You had to guess.
Can I also tell from the notes or from any documentation when the last time the coroner actually was active on this body?
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's find out. It looks like it was last Thursday or Friday. So the March 2nd, 3rd-ish.
Okay. It's not good. Man's gonna die. We need to find where this man lives. Not that we could probably save him, but still stop other people.
We could at least quarantine him.
Yeah, exactly. Stop other people. Yeah. Okay. If there's nothing else on the body that is of note, I will excuse myself to the other room, clean off, take the PP off.
Come on.
Gotta get rid of that pee-pee.
So I
Take that
looked
pee-pee
up.
off.
I looked up how to stop players from drawing on Roll20 maps, and it says, "Sounds like you need more mature players."
Dang, Roll20's got our number.
So did you want to go to his house?
Well, first I need to tell the others what's up, but ultimately, yeah.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I purposefully did not take any notes because I figured my character wouldn't know any of that.
Verbatim blur.
So,
Now I know all that. So how long do you think he has if he was sick?
If Fred got it on Monday and then he died 8 days ago, so on the 1st, and then the coroner had contact with him on Thursday, or what did you say, Thursday or Friday?
yeah,
it was
he
Thursday.
Probably he has notes from Thursday and Friday, so he's probably working on the body Thursday and Friday. Like he probably like did some stuff Thursday and realized he needed to like test some stuff, and then
So
came back Friday and continued doing work.
so then he is about to die like tonight, so we should probably get to him now.
Yeah. No. What about you? Like, do we have to worry about you two getting sick?
I
I
mean,
mean, we wore PPE. We should be fine.
yeah.
Okay.
Granted, I don't know exactly what this is. None of this makes any sense. And I still don't really know what caused the toxic shock, but assuming that we didn't get the spores in our circulatory system, we should be fine.
All right. Well, I'm trusting you to keep an eye on this. We don't want to incidentally spread this throughout the community ourselves.
That's fair.
He works with the CDC. I'm sure he knows how to do
He's
this.
fine.
He's fine.
The medical professionals in these small towns, you know, they don't think, they don't wash their hands, they touch something, they pick their recorders back up, and you know, we were very careful to make sure we didn't contaminate ourselves. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Caldwell's looking at you and is like, all right. Okay. Yeah, let's if you don't mind.
Also,
yeah, go
we
ahead.
should quarantine that body, by the way. Don't let other people look at it, especially young Janet here. We should ask Janet if she touched the body. Hey, Janet, come over here, please.
She comes over and she says, I just work here. I don't deal with touching the bodies. I'm just in college and just got a job. Why? Is there
Okay.
something going on that I should know?
Well, one of the bodies that was brought in here may have a contamination, something that could be caught even after death, so we don't want any contamination.
Okay. That has something to do with Mr. What's his name?
Hayes,
What's his name?
Halsey.
Jacob?
Mr. Halsey.
Oh,
Going home sick?
Well, we're gonna go find out. Do you have his number or address so we can go to him?
Yeah. He definitely lives. I think hold on.
While Janet's looking that up, Samuel's gonna call our Delta Green contact and let them know that we're gonna need the coroner's office quarantined and a team in to help with that.
They're gonna respond and say that puts too many eyes on this area. You're gonna have to figure something out.
Samuel looks at the team and goes, "Who wants to get the can of gas?" Because if they're not going to come quarantine this, one of us is either going to have to sit with this body to make sure no one comes near it, or we're just going to have to burn it and ask for forgiveness later when they get mad at us.
Janet, do the things lock? Can I put him inside the thing and lock it, and then take the key?
They do lock, but I would prefer if you keep the key with me. I don't want to get in trouble.
Well, we are with the FBI.
Okay. Here it is, and she hands you like the one key that goes to the room that the body is in.
That's good. Yeah, no one else is gonna get quarantined, so this is all we need.
I did find any conflicting information, which is not the first time in these operations. On one piece of information, it says the Halsey character was at home on when you guys start your investigation today. But on another piece of information, it says he leaves work early to go home. So I'm going with the latter. So yeah, he came into work and went home sick. So yeah. And he lives literally like right down the road.
All right, Janet. Well, this is just like a very strong flu. So if you feel any symptoms, just let the doctors know.
Could be COVID-19.
We don't know what that is.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
What a visionary.
That's in the future.
It could be COVID-17.
Okay. And she like starts like pulling out like hand sanitizer and starts lathering up.
Clorox wipes and starts sanitizing everything.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Slather it
And then
all
you head to his place of residence.
Yeah. Do we have a picture of him? Can we see him?
Oh, you do. I do have a picture of him.
I also want to point out that Samuel decided to lift a box of gloves from the coroner's office on his way out.
So yeah, you're heading to his place of residence.
Yeah.
So yeah, you head over to his place of residence. He lives in an apartment. You're actually going. She gives you like an apartment number, and you're actually like pulling up to the place, and you see him walking out the door to get in his car.
Oh.
He's leaving his house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I approach, waving. Hi.
Yeah, can I help you?
Are you Brian? Brian Hosley?
Yeah.
Are you confused?
No. What's up?
What? We saw that you had left work early. We are with the FBI. We're doing an investigation into a body that you had about last week, but we saw that you had left work early, and we wanted to make sure that there was no type of contamination.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling all too well. I was gonna head to the hospital. Where is he? Said he was gonna go. Hold on. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I was just gonna check myself into the hospital because I don't feel well. What's going on?
We think that you might be not feeling well because you have caught something from the body. Can you confirm when you examined the body if you were using more than just gloves and a surgical mask? Were you wearing any type of PPE or?
I mean, just the normal, surgical mask and gloves. Yeah, that's.
Did anything strange happen during the investigation? Any liquids that shouldn't have been liquids?
I don't think so. No.
Well, we think that there might have been a sort of contamination, and it does take about a week. And since you saw them about a week ago, the incubation period has reached. So, since we don't know how this is transferring, we're going to call the hospital ahead just to start quarantine measures just for you as a patient, nothing crazy. But that way you can still get help, but we reduce the risk of contaminating any of the other people in the hospital.
Okay. So what do you just letting you? I'm heading there now. Are you taking me? Like, what's going on?
Well, one of the symptoms is a lack of cognitive function, so perhaps having one of us drive you there would be better. But I would like to discuss this with my group. Let me just ask them really quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure we should let this guy into the medical system. Is there anybody that we can call? Because if this gets out, there's going to turn more eyes on this. I think we need to try to mitigate exposure to the public here.
Well, I mean, hospitals have contagious viruses all the time. Or not all the time, but it's not uncommon. We could get, knowing this ahead of time, we can at least get the proper procedures to start. He wouldn't use the main entrance, and he would have minimal contact, just to make sure that that's that. But if we do have an alternative, we can go with that as well. But I just don't know what we have available to us here.
I'm just concerned about a medical professional writing something down that then we have to redact, should we say. I don't know if you or if any one of your colleagues, Tenpenny, knows anybody where maybe we can have them quarantined under medical professionals that we have a little more control over.
Yeah, I could call in some of my team to help us, but it'd take them a while to get here. They're not based locally. But what I can do is I'll drive the guy over in his car. You guys follow us in the SUV, and then I'll have the hospital bring him in under quarantine for a potential flu outbreak that my office has been tracking, because I brought my CDC credentials with me as well as the fake FBI credentials that we have. So I'll just go in as CDC and tell them that we have a potential flu pandemic in town and that the coroner's office might be the start of it. So we want to start the procedures of just keeping him quarantined and having them keep an eye out for any other potential people suffering flu-like symptoms. And then when this is all said and done, we'll just say that we took care of the flu outbreak in town.
All right, Tenpenny.
There is a VA hospital also, which you might have more control over. That's not the right word. Which you might find more help from your handler because it is government owned, whereas St. Peter's Hospital, which is the hospital he was going to, is not owned by the government.
Yeah, we can do that then.
All right, Tenpenny, but we got to keep a lid on this.
We will. Don't worry.
Listen, while you're driving over there with him, see if you can get any more information on maybe what happened with Jacob and his investigation. Maybe he saw something we didn't. I don't know.
All right, will do.
Another thing that I think, hold on, Samuel Tenpenny would, after finding out what happened to Mr. Halsey, he would probably recommend just like a full hazmat suit, just for safety.
Yeah.
You go through with this. So, what's the plan? So, what, like, are you gonna try and contact St. Peter's Hospital or the VA hospital?
I'm gonna say that when I pulled up my phone to look up the hospital's phone number to give them a call, I noticed that the VA was local. So I'm gonna call them instead of the hospital. Give them a heads up of what's.
I think the handler did mention the VA hospital.
Okay.
So it would already be in your head.
So maybe reminded me that they were an option. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to call the VA, give them a heads up what's going on, and then I'm also going to contact our Delta Green contact, let them know what's going on and that we're taking him there so that they can. Okay.
So the way this is going to work is, so you're taking Brian there?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So the way this is going to work is you're going to take him there. They don't really, what's the word? They say they want you to come in to talk, not talk over the phone about what's happening.
Okay.
But then you can talk to your handler to see if they can pull some strings.
Yeah.
What that does is it gives you a plus 20% on a law, persuade, or medicine roll, whoever wants to roll this, when you're talking to these hospital administrators.
I
Okay.
would medicine.
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
So, Mr. Halsey, he looks like pale. Looks like he's like very fatigued. And you all get in the car together? Is that what's happening?
No, I said that I would drive him over in his car and the rest of the team could stay in the SUV so that we're not all...
He's going to be in the back right. You're going to be in the front left driving.
Yeah. Windows down.
Masked up.
Masked up. Some of those gloves that I grabbed from the coroner's office on, obviously.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, you're going to drive. So, are you going to... Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, you get to the VA hospital and you tell him... Do you tell him to wait in the car or what's going on?
Yeah, I'm going to tell him to wait in the car, and then when the others pull up in the SUV, I'm going to say, just make sure he doesn't wander off, and I'm going to go give them the heads up what's going on.
Okay. So, yeah. You get there, and immediately, I'm going to need... So, did you have law, persuade, or medicine?
I mean, I have 20 in all three of them.
Ooh, that's not great. Well, 40 since you're at the VA hospital.
True.
Did you want to... Maybe Ashton goes with you with his 60 medicine?
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Okay. So it would be 80. You got an 80% chance to get this.
All right.
So, yeah, so you're talking to these guys, and let's roll a D100.
I got a 50.
50. All right, yeah. So they... so he's like... Yeah, I had a call about this. So we've already set up everything, ready to go. We got hazmat suits and everything. And we were told to keep it quiet just so there wouldn't be a panic. That's what you have?
Yeah.
The what's it called? What's it called? The patient. There we go.
Yeah.
God, she's sick too.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
Everyone in this town is sick.
That's just Kevin Brain.
No, this is just... this universe is controlled by a forgetful god, so everyone's forgetful.
Yes.
We have him in the car, so...
Okay, so yeah, let's do this. And then, so yeah, you take him in, and he's going to be quarantined. I will say...
Can we have them go over to the coroner's office and pick up Fred Jacobs' body and bring it back here to put it into quarantine as well?
I mean, we locked him in in the thing.
I don't trust small town sheriff not to break down door.
That's fair.
That's a good question, actually. Hold on. I don't see why not.
Okay, let's have them do that then. Because they can go get that body and bring it over and quarantine it, and then we can head on to our next investigation.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So yeah, you tell them that, and you tell them to make sure that they
Yeah.
whole CDC thing.
Yep.
You know,
Fully
that
suited
makes
up
sense.
and everything.
Yes.
Rinse yourselves off afterwards. Test constantly for signs of infection.
Yeah.
Monitor your temperatures every couple hours.
I'm okay with that. That's perfectly fine.
Cool.
Okay, so timing. What time is it? Do you think?
Oh, well, you said that he lived just down the block from the coroner's office, so maybe 20 minutes to drive over there, and then however long it took us to get to the VA office.
I feel like we're around
How
lunchtime.
long were you at the sheriff's office?
Yeah.
Time?
Yeah,
I'd say we probably around
say,
noonish. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say noon 1-ish time. Okay. Where are you headed to next?
I think we just have
Get lunch?
Yeah, get lunch.
Quick lunch,
Lunch? Yeah.
We can hit up a drive-through on our way to our next
Is
location.
there any local places we can go?
I mean, I think at some point we have to meet up with EQ and whatever.
Hey,
Yeah, the investigators.
hey, somebody asked the coroner if he knows any good place to eat.
Let's see. There's a Windbag Saloon and Grill. Benny's Bistro.
All right,
The
I like the
Grateful
alliteration.
Bread Bakery and Cafe.
Yeah, do they have a broccoli cheddar bowl of soup in the
Yes.
bread bowl?
Sure.
Okay. Any objections?
Sounds good.
No, I'm good for that.
All right. Well, we'll continue this after lunch.
Oh,
Whoa.
wait, what?
Next time.
I'm ending the episode.
Okay.
We just had a hard time knowing that because it wasn't a door.
Yeah, exactly. See, those doors are important.
Thanks to Sirenscape for the amazing atmospheric sounds and music. Make sure to check them out at Sirenscape.com to use them in your game. Also, thank you to our patrons. You guys help us continue to do this, and we appreciate you. If you'd like to check out our Patreon or find more info about us, go to adventureawaitspod.com. And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Was that good? No? I gotta do it again? All right, well, I better get some hotcakes for this.